Hello YouTubers. It's been 10 months since buying the Victa 80 volt lithium ion garden range, and today I thought I'd take a look at the battery, looking sort of towards the future. And now that they're not making them and they're nowhere's actually stocking the things, I'm sort of wondering what we're going to do when the battery expires and won't work anymore. So I wanted to look at I was interested in looking at the Greenworks version of the same battery or the Kobolt version, which I've never been able to get close enough or been able to measure and to see whether they're the same. So I can't seem to find any information on the net. So I wanted to post this up just so anyone else can have a look. Maybe someone's got one of the other versions and they can compare the sizes that I've got here. So the batteries appear to be the same, looking at them on the net, but this is the Victa version, and I've got drawing here, and I'll run through them quickly to see if the sizes, if we can work out whether they're actually interchangeable and where they differ in the slides or the notches here in the side. And yeah, perhaps even if the overall dimensions are the same, my thinking would be that you could perhaps unscrew the case and simply swap the guts out of the Kobolt version or the Greenworks one and slip it all back into the Victa housing, which would then make your slots correct, providing the connections are the same here. So you've got the positive connection on the right there. I'm not sure what the C is supposed to stand for. You've got a resistance symbol there, which would obviously be a thermistor of some description, and your negative post is on the left hand side looking at it. So if you can see that. And position wise, I've got a drawing here, but I'll start with the top. So the battery is 170mm long, as you can perhaps see on the drawing there. It's 118mm wide. At the connection where it locks in, the little lock-in section is 117mm from the end of the battery to the little raised plastic lug there, and the whole thing's 31mm wide. So that's just the position of the stickers, 32 and 92, just where the recess in the case is. So just out of curiosity, so out of interest to see whether they're the same. Looking at the pictures of the others in the net, they all look exactly the same, but it's, you can't really tell. It's hard to tell by a picture. Same thing with the end-on version. Looking at the battery, you can look at it here, and we've got 83.5mm wide. The insert here with the Victa symbol, 63, just out of interest. The narrowest part of the battery across there is 112.5mm. The height of the bottom insert is 28mm roughly, and the width there is around 61 at the smallest section. The next view is really possibly not relevant to anything, but it's just the indent on the bottom side of the battery. The length of the indent's 140mm long, and it's 60mm wide. The top of the battery, not counting the tapered sides, is about 100mm wide, if you look there. And looking at just the positions of the stickers, just out of interest or to compare to the other versions, the Greenworks or the Kobolt battery. Now this is probably the more interesting section, where the connection is. You can see the symbols there, left to right. You've got the negative ohm symbol, a C, and a positive terminal. The side cutouts, when you look at them, the narrowest section on the top one is 110.4mm into the groove, and the groove is 4mm wide. And you look at the picture there, so that's that top groove on the battery, looking down there, 4mm wide and 110.4 across to the other side. Again, the battery's 118mm wide over the widest section. On the back side, it's 111.5 at the narrowest section in the centre. So that's a little bit different to the other end, so it must be slightly tapered. That may be relevant, not sure. Now, the other version, The other slot on the bottom is 7mm wide, and in relation to each other, from the bottom of the battery, the slot is 31mm up. Oh no, sorry, that's to the tapered cutout. Yeah, okay. Batteries overall is 83.5 high. You're looking at it there. And across the indent on the top, on this end, it's 79mm wide. So hopefully we can match that up to a Greenworks battery or a Kobolt battery. Now this is the one I was more interested in. From the top of the battery down, it's 18mm to the 4mm wide slot. From there you have 37.3mm down to the top of the bottom slot. And that bottom slot is 7mm wide, and it should end up approximately 16.5mm to the bottom of the battery. That'll be your relative ones in comparison to with the Greenworks one or the Kobolt version. The join where the case actually splits apart is also is 140mm long. If you look at the drawing there, that's approximately 140mm to the joined cap. So that'll tell us if I can get somebody to confirm the other dimensions on one of their batteries, whether they're interchangeable and you could unscrew the middle, take all the battery section out and slip it into the Victa case. So hopefully that'll help. Between us, I'm sure we might be able to work it all out and find out once and for all whether these batteries are interchangeable, since I can't seem to actually get one personally in my hand to try either way. And of course the positive and negative terminals would be crucial that they're in the same position. Same with the temperature and thermistor probes. There we have it. Okay, if anybody can assist with those measurements, that would be greatly appreciated. And well, I can look to the future to see what other battery versions or we need to do to change them, and hopefully have these things running for many years to come, providing we can get a battery source. Thanks for watching. Hope that's helpful. Cheers.